I got that part. Now for the computer. Hello, Josh. Hello. First to like, let's go. Hey. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Yeah, go lay in your bed. What are you doing? Oh, I made it. I'm gonna turn the fan on because I think it's still a little toasty in here, but I don't think it's bad enough that I need to turn on the AC because it's probably just me. Hello. So I will admit I did not get any more wholesale individual pieces out for the second show. Oh shoot. I just got super dizzy. Hello. I think that's somewhat equivalent to the amount of H's, but let me know if I was a little off. Wow, that was some spinny spins. I don't know if anyone could see it on my face, but I started whiting out there a little. But that's why I just dragged the chair over. We're fine, we're fine. We're chilling. But hello, we're here. Wow, my arm looks ripped. But hi, how you doing? It's Saturday, the last day of May. So, I can say, it's been a fun month. Met plenty of new friends. So I am not. I'm just much smaller than I used to be. And that's also proof by the amount of skin that I have. So there's that. I've got too much going on in the skin department. There's probably like 10 pounds on me. That's just skin. But that's fun. That's super fun. I love rapid and severe weight loss that came with the cancer and chemotherapy and my gallbladder not working. So, I used, if you'd believe it, I used to be, like 360 to like 380 was my heaviest. I was a size, I know I wore a 52 regularly, but I think I got up to a 56 pant size. And then, I'm trying to think if there's anything else that's like, I mean, like I've literally run into people from high school and they don't recognize me because my face shape is completely different. I mean, like there's features that aren't the same because they're on the same body, but I literally confronted someone and said them like their full name, like their full legal name, because I knew them like that in high school, and they just looked like I had been stalking them for the last 15 years. And so I felt really weird because they just did not know who I was. So total, that would be about 230 pounds. So, lost more than I weigh, because I weigh like 145. So around, like 220, 240 pounds, depending on what my actual heaviest was. But yeah, like there's loose skin everywhere, like my neck, my face. That's how weight loss works, friends. So if you ever feel, like you're like, oh, I want to lose weight, be careful what you wish for, because you may get it in a way that is less than desirable. Because yeah, it causes complications itself. So having that much skin is not fun. I've woken up in the middle of the night because I roll over and pinch the amount of skin that's on my back because like technically there's no fat here, but it's all just but yes, I will stop yapping about all of that. This is not what this is for today. Yeah, okay, so my shirt was green earlier. I spilled some energy drink on it and I did not want to let the stain set in. So earlier my shirt was really green and I think that made my eyes like really green. But yeah, this blue also usually brings out like the green blue in my eyes. They're weird, they change colors. Can't take you anywhere, Alan. No, you can't. I'll probably know someone. That's the scary thing is like, even in like middle school and high school, I would go on family like vacations to California, to Ohio, and I would run into people that I know in other states on like not school time or like, you know, during school when I was at like a funeral for family, I would run into people that I knew in high school. So now that I've like met so many people from around the world, I really don't think you can take me anywhere. Like seriously, because I'm gonna be like, you didn't see me. Like seriously. No, Kim, when I go to certain places in like if I go to the Tucson Gem Show, I wear a beanie and a jacket and I'll take off my glasses, wear like an entirely different face mask none of you have ever seen. I'm like incognito because I do not need to talk to people. And it's like in the nicest way possible. Like I'll hang out with you, we'll meet up, we can have dinner. But I don't want to talk to like a lot of people when I'm trying to buy like the crystals. And so it's like, it would be really hard for me to give the attention that like I gave the Shangan amethyst when we went and picked these out. I picked these out individually by hand for hours, like literally 2 to 3 hours. I was sitting there with a flashlight, like shining it through, using my phone to like zoom in and look at things. Like that's how picky I am when I go to a gem show. So it's like, I prefer to be left alone. But that also might be the like introverted outrovert thing that I've got going on because I'm not, you know, I'm a people person, but from like a distance or like, you know, over a course of time. So it, you know, maybe I am a people person, but I also have a very low social battery. So like, you might just see me crumple and like fade very quickly, and like I would rather not show y'all that side. And so the side I'll show you though is the pretties, all of those crystals. Yeah, Siri, I still will like straight up, you know, drive through ice, sleet, snow, and then go pick crystals out of the mud and dirt in the freezing snow until I can't feel my fingers anymore with Christina, because that's also who I am. So it's like, I'll be safe, but everything in moderation, right? So first 2 tables, as above, so below. They're all 20% off their sticker price. And then what's just as nice as this table, we've got a bunch of new pretties, and they're not on sale, well, other than their original amazing price already. And then I've got some phenomenal fluorites. We got beautiful wooden bases for these big, beautiful specimens. I love that smoky Amy in the back. Got the absolutely gorgeous green tourmalines and the multicolored tourmalines. I wouldn't forget about you, watermelon. I would not. And then if the friends that wanted to look at those made it back tonight, just let me know. We can start off there. And then we've got the vault all of those pieces that were claimed by me and Sam, the personal collection pieces, out for just this weekend, and they will be back locked up and hidden away from the claims after that 6 p.m. MST live show on Sunday. Blue Kyanite and our putback section, the pieces claimed by friends in the live shows and then put back. Then we've got a big old section of mini minerals and polished pieces, most of them being $10 or less. Then we've got our hand mined crystals and minerals, as well as some minerals mined by our friends, as well as those beautiful bug included ambers, you know, the absolute inspiration for Jurassic Park. Look at that spider friend. He is forever encapsulated in that sweet sap that he just couldn't get enough of. And we'll head to the putbacks table for sure. And if there are any other requests, feel free to scream them out like I just saw Josh. Got a bunch of beautiful bracelets. We've got rings, earrings, and pendants as well. Also got those gorgeous crystal roses in the back. Got our stack of pendants, giveaway wheel, and mystery capsules. And last but not least, we've got a whole section of wholesale crystals and minerals. I got bundled pieces in boxes or even individual specimens marked down. The same deal we would offer anyone that had a crystal shop. Just the same for you today. But before I get us over to any specific section, let's do a giveaway. We're gonna do our first one, and then we're doing 2 giveaways every 30 minutes. So if you want to get entered into those giveaways, all you gotta do is click that link dropped in the chat, fill out that form, and head right back, because I have plenty of prizes tonight, and we're giving away 3rd tier Patreon memberships for a month again. We're doing it all weekend long with the vault. Gotta give all the goodness we can while we're here. Not saying that we're going anywhere. We've been here for 4 years, and I'll be here for 40 more. Not saying I'm dying after 40 years. I just hope I'm retired in 40 years. That would be nice. But I've got everyone added. I got the Gooster, Julia D, and Cherry Spitfire added to the wheel. I'm gonna double check that I don't have any last minute form filling friends, and I did, but Kim, you're all good. Once per day is all good. So if you fill it out Saturday, you're good for the rest of the day, and then if you fill it out tomorrow, you're good for all day Sunday. I'm sorry if I've never explained that, but don't feel bad about filling it out multiple times either at all. All right, I've got everyone on the wheel. Let's see who it's gonna be, and then we'll be back for more giveaways in 30 more minutes. And let me know if Andrea's here. Blah, 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 blah. In the 4 spot is a beautiful peach still bite with green, like barely green, like very, very pastel, if you will. Light green apophylites atop that still bite. Still bite, yeah, that's still bite. Alrighty, I'm not seeing Andrea right now, so I might just have to spin again. Let's see if Andrea is here. Give Andrea just one more moment. And if not, she's coming. Okay, cool. She's in the vicinity. Yay. All right. Let me know, Andrea, if you need me to go over the goodies on the wheel, or if you know what you'd like for your prize. I'm gonna put my gloves back on because my hands are hurting again. Damn. I was feeding the baby. Oh, you're so cute. All right, that feels right. Number 4, that big butte is all yours, Andrea. It kind of looks like like a massive creme brulee, and the sugar just has not been toasted yet. You know what I mean? Like, we didn't torch that guy. I just love it. It's so pretty. It looks like a big old beautiful dessert. I've got that guy for you. And on over to those poot backsies we slide, but we'll slide on back to those giveaways in another 30 minutes when I've got 2 more. Okay, so Siri, I think it's crazy. I think I tried creme brulee for the first time vegan. And I want to say Sam made it for me. But I don't want to say that he did and then be a liar. So no one clock me on that, please. Thank you. And I think the one we wanted to see, you said 14 at the top. He is 19, if that's okay. Yeah, Sam used to make me all of the amazing little sweet treats, but when the mental health makes you not want to do anything, it's kind of hard. You meant 111. You're hilarious, Josh. He was 149. Oh my gosh, Christina, I'll have to have Sam drop a bunch of pictures of the dazzling desserts he's made into Discord. Because, like, the last birthday cake he made me, you would literally think that, like, he bought it from a professional bakery. But I know, I married a professional baker. Hee hee. And this is pseudo malachite, rarer variety of malachite on top of a beautiful hematite and iron included quartz. It reminds me of like a really beautiful, rich Arizona sunset. You got all those gorgeous green pops on it. I love it. And then 8161 is the same thing. And then I did have a piece in the discount section that has its own custom wooden base. And that guy is 50% off, so he would be $125. Let me know if I got any other requests on those right there. Oh, I had an energy drink. I thought I had more. Guess I'm gonna have to drink water. Or choke on the tiny. Holy heck. I just almost drowned in a half a teaspoon of energy drink. I am like dying live on YouTube. Holy hell. Okay, we're good. We're good. Damn. Pardon my French, but ow. That just... Ow. So that is a beautiful pre-night on quartz with Epidote. I just straight up choked on it. Like it went down the whole wrong, 9,000% wrong. Like it was returned to sender. Like don't even get it twisted. Oof. Look at those little epidotes. And then you do have some really cute little black Babingtonite inclusions. Just gorgeous. Yeah, but that's like your own doing, Josh. You're in charge of that. I was just trying to whet my whistle, and ow, my whistle was was like electrified. I love these pre-night on quartz. They're so pretty. That like just beautiful pastel green is so pretty. All right, I guess I gotta get some water. Let me know where next we'd like to go, or if there were any other requests over here in this section before I slide to a new slice of the tables. Alrighty. Whew. That water went down nice. And then I'm actually gonna scooch us over all the way here to those tourmalines. So we've got the gorgeous bi-colored tourmaline, and I think it's crazy that 169 is the most expensive one, but like obviously, rightfully so, I just would expect these to be more than 160. Hello, new friend. How are you doing? Wow, look at that quartz point. Oh my gosh, there are so many little sticks just woven inside. Oh my. Oh, here, let me hit you with the George Takei. Oh my. Oh, look at that beautiful point. Whoa, look at the like etched points on the side of that tourmaline. And then I'll show, let's see, 91 and 167. Oh my gosh, 167's like my literal favorite. This is a beautiful green tourmaline. Actually, we got a little bit of lepidolite on there too. I don't know if I could do, it's been so long since I've even watched an episode of The Simpsons. That would be hard to do from memory, Josh. Oh, but should I hit you with the Mickey Mouse then? Should I do the, oh boy. Oh boy. And that is a beautiful teal. I'm actually gonna grab the zoom lens because there is just so much fine, fantastic points going on in there. If I can find that zoom, then we are good. Where, oh where did my zoom lens go? Oh, where could you be? There you are. I hate that it blends on in with the tables. I'm wearing my glasses and everything. Thank you, Shell Bell. These are some of our higher end pieces, so they might be on the more expensive side, but we are very proud to say we got these guys directly from the source, so no middlemans or anything. And that means they are definitely quite a bit more affordable than what's on the market out there. We always like to say we're like halfway to wholesale, but we don't care if you've got a resale license or if you're just collecting for yourself. The prices are all the same. But if you do have a wholesale license and you want to like restock with us, we can make that happen. I can offer even lower prices for some friends that are buying in bulk. And that is a beautiful teal tourmaline with, that is a killer, oh, the kunzite. That's what that beautiful pink is in the center. It is a gorgeous pink spodumene. And so when you hit it with the UV, it turns from that beautiful like glassy pink to a bright sunshiny day. It's gonna be a bright, bright, bright sunshiny day. Holy heck! Look at that jumping Jehovah. She is stunning. And I mean, like, just so you know I'm not messing with you, I'll show you the UV reaction of a really nice pink kunzite piece. Look at that lovely, you know, bubblegum pink pretty. And then, oh my gosh, this girl is on fire. I've got so many musical references I can make tonight, and I think I'll continue to. But let me know if I got any requests right here. But if we want to slide to a new section, just say it, and I will. You say jump, and I'll say how high. Do you like tricks while I'm in the sky? Proud of me. I just finished a cup of water. 19 on the right side. This is such a crazy tourmaline because it is so many different colors. It's got like a slightly like bubblegum pink hue. It's got this crazy like blue streaking through. It's not even, it's like flowing. It looks like water. And it's got that gorgeous like tealish green. It's just like the craziest mix of tourmaline colors I've seen on a specimen. UV, let's see. Let you go. Yep, you got some fun stuff inside, outside, all around. And then we'll look at 33 under the UV, and then we'll look at you in the daylight. I'm just kidding, it's not daylight. In the LED. Dang! That is a fun one for sure. And this one looks a little bit more jammy. Rocks and science, pure magic. I know, Shelbell. I would love to learn more about the metaphysical things and the spiritual side, but as I was a molecular biology and chemistry major, your boy is definitely a rock nerd. I love me the sciencey parts of these things. That's why it was glowing so much. It's got these beautiful stacks of lepidolite. Oh my gosh. But look at that blue and green color zoning. It is just spectacular, and I was gonna advise such a claim. So I've got 33 for you, Josh. That blue beauty is all yours. Thank you. And then let me know if I've got any other requestos right here. And then I'll show 37 right above it. Gotta get one for Josh, and then we gotta get one for Kim, and then we gotta get one for Hunter, and gotta get one for Brooklyn. See, this is, you shouldn't let me in like this. I'm a danger. I'm gonna give you all the crystal cooties, and now you're all gonna want a nice rock for yourself. Ooh, 41 is a very bright green. How could I forget? Once I know a face, I know a name. I don't usually forget, unless it's been like a really long time. But even like I said, we were talking earlier, my friends from high school did not know who the heck I was, but you know, like 6 years later at the gas station and him being behind the counter, I knew who he was, but he was like, who the heck is this? Zayden. Ooh, that's a fun name. Wait. Okay, I almost said Hayden and Zayden. It's Hunter and Zayden. I was like, wait, what? I was like, y'all are diabolical for that, but it's not that. Those parents are just mean. Like, I'm not very fond of my parents for changing the letter in my name because, like, the only other person that spells Allen with a Y like my name is Leah Allen. You know, the mom from Good Luck Charlie. That's the only other person that I've, like, ever met that has the same spelling of my name. And then, let's see. Oh, whoa. Or when you go to the doctor, what do you see on the thermometer, on the ear thing? Welch Allen. And that's a last name. That is not someone's middle name. That's not someone's first name. That's the last name of that person. Oh, Kim, you guys want to know why I have a Y in my name? Because my father was scared of me stealing his bank statements and his money. Whoa, is that on fluorite too? Oh no, that's the albite fluorescing blue. That's crazy. Yeah, I was named after my father. So before I changed my last name, I was the third. So I was like legally named after the other one and the other one. And so he changed one letter thinking that that would be enough for me to not commit identity fraud. Like, what a guy. It's like that's the thing you're thinking about when you have your firstborn child and he's just come out of the womb after 2 weeks of your wife being in labor. That's a crazy thought process. I can't imagine being in that headspace. Like, you crazy, dude. You crazy. You crazy out there. Like, Wilden for sure. You know what I mean? Like, I've got tea. It's always piping hot. And if you want to listen, we can spill it anytime. Seriously. I've got plenty to say. I mean, I've been told to write a book, and I should. But I don't want to have to change his name and anything, so I need to find like a lawyer that will let me write the book in its entirety and then just tell me to change the parts that have to be like maybe redacted. I don't know. Because I can't say I had the most wonderful upbringing, being the oldest of like 9. So, So, fun times. Alrighty. I think we're good to slide away from these pretties, but please let me know if we wanted to see any more of those. I must scooch us to the vault. All of those high-end pretties that are out for just tonight. Well, and tomorrow night. And 119 is so fine. It is a really, really deep pigment, like really rich blue and green tourmaline that it looks black. And so I need to grab the flashlight that has the pointer tip on it. I hate dropping that pointer tip. It's it rolls away so fast, and then I'm chasing like this thing down. Hello, Bryant. How you doing? We are looking at some absolutely amazing blue and green tourmalines. Like, look at that. Like, it's such a beautiful blue, but like without that extra light, you would think it's just so dark it's black. Like, oh, look at that green, blue, like banding. Oh my gosh, I've got so many fun ones. And I mean, Bryant, looky here. If Tourmaline is, you know, a bucket list boy, I do indeed even have, ta-da! I've even got little $10 pieces of the crazy bicolored green tourmalines. Or my smallest piece of the bluish green stuff is 19. I know he's a little less pretty and a little bit more funky, but he is cool. I really like all the different colors in that one. But even like this guy is 26. So I've got basically any price, most minerals, and I've got cash back on our crystals too. So if you end up buying anything with us, you'll also earn 5% back in crystal coins. So that is basically Kohl's cash for your crystals. You get 5% back with every order placed on our website. And you also get access to like birthday discounts, refer a friend discounts. There's a bunch of things there if you sign up for that loyalty program. But if you're interested in all of these for sure, I would recommend taking a peek at Patreon too, where we offer the sneak peek previews and the early access to all of our restocks and pieces before they hit the live show tables. And so 8 was pink tourmaline and quartz, and 16 is cinnabar, both some positively perfect palm stones, nice pocket rocks for you. Oh my gosh, you're hilarious, Bob. And then, well, and I forgot to even finish that whole thought. I ended up changing my last name, so I dropped the third and took my mom's maiden name. And I might end up even taking it the next level and changing it to Sam's mom's maiden name. Because, you know, she was cooler and nicer to me than my own family. And unfortunately, I don't have her around to tell her anymore. And so I think it would be an amazing way to honor her. And, you know, I don't have an attachment really to the last name McCoy that much. I mean, yes, I'm part of the Hatfield and McCoys. Sure. You know, I've got history with that last name, but like, that's fine. It's not a big deal. I'm not super busy that we need the McCoy recognition. I'm good. Oh my gosh, but this is, okay, so I said Bob, Josh, because this is Bob. This was the name this Kunzite got from everyone in the live shows. This is Bob. Oh my gosh, Siri, yes, just make one up, please, please, please. Get it, just like take a name straight out of like Baldur's Gate. And we do have smaller, more affordable pieces. This is like the finest piece of Kunzite we've ever had. Like, oh my gosh, Siri. And I mean, if you would like to save some money, don't forget, I am more than happy if I don't want to impose, but I'd be more than happy to marry you guys. Because I am ordained. And I mean, at least I was. Like, I can get ordained again. So, like, if there's anyone that needs to get those nuptials signed, I'll make sure that I go get my certificate again. But I would love to, oh my gosh. So you can avoid the courthouse, Siri. You just get the document. We sign all of those things at home, and then you drop that off, or you can mail it. That's how we did ours. Me and Sam got married in a park, and my best friend married us. So
didn't have to do anything with the with the courts really, other than like getting the like paperwork for it. So I'd be more than happy. And I'll make sure, like, I'll do the whole process and make sure I'm ordained and everything, that it works in where you're at. I'm not gonna say. Oh my gosh, that is kunzite from I believe Pakistan or Afghanistan. I'm sorry that I can't remember right this sec. But we do also have smaller pieces. That was just like our biggest, finest piece of kunzite we've ever had. And to the friend that said giveaway, we do have a giveaway in 5 more minutes. So let me drop that link in the chat for anyone that wants to fill out that form and get entered into those giveaways. Let me see. I'm gonna get that link for you. Claim form. I've got it. Boom. So if you'd like to get entered into those free giveaways, all you gotta do is click on that link, fill out that form, and we will add you to the free giveaways. We're about to do 2 right now, and I've got another 2 for you in 30 minutes, because we're doing 2 giveaways every 30 minutes. And let me see, Siri, it is. This is the recess theme lo-fi edit. Even though I turned off Smart Shuffle, and I turned off Shuffle, so that was not supposed to happen. Because I don't know if that's copyright free. I did not see T's request. Let me scroll back up and see. Yes, I showed 16 and 8. Was there another request that I may have missed? Oh my gosh, Bob and Andrea. I would die. I would literally die. I would cry. I would love, I mean, like any of you. I'll marry any of you. If you want to, you know, renew your vows, we can do that too. Oh my gosh. No, Corvus, you're not bothering at all. Ask all the questions. Feel free, because that's what I'm here for. I am your eyes, ears, hands, shoulders, knees, and toes in the crystal shop today. So whatever you need, I can do for you. Let me think. Garnets. I do have some like really nice specimen garnets, as well as some nice, really small gems of garnets. So my 2 specimens actually come with a custom wooden base. And these are those absolutely beautiful spessartine garnets. And then I do have like little gems of the spessartine, like the little garnets all on their own. But don't you worry, they are no Eponine. They're not going anywhere. That was a Les Mis joke for anyone that knows what I was saying. On my own, pretending he is garnet. So we do have little garnet gems as well. They're not as crazily naturally faceted, but they still are naturally faceted little guys. No polishing by man. And those ones are only $2 or $5 each. What is wrong with me? Hi, Colissa. And let's go on down to the giveaway wheel. And then I do even Corvus. I have, in our little putback section here, I also have a black androdite garnet cluster. A little kind of goth garnet for you. I love it. But let's go on down to the free giveaway town. So if you'd like to get entered into the giveaways, Siri, thanks for dropping that link in the chat. So if you click that link there and fill out that form, you will, I promise, that's my job. I show crystals and I put your name on the giveaway wheel. That's all I do here. Hey, just kidding. That was a very simplified version of everything I do. But if you click that form, click that link, fill out that form, I've got a chance at free crystals here, or if you're feeling nothing on the wheel, we've got mystery prizes in the back, mystery boxes on the side that may come from a choice in one of those capsules. But before I get any spins in, let me replace spot 4 for you. And you know, it was one massive, marvelous cluster of still bite. So let's add one gorgeous cluster of quartz from Madagascar. And yes, that is a fully double terminated cluster. Every single point comes to 2 points, and that is quite particularly pretty and a little bit more rare, but you guys are also rare for hanging out with me tonight, so I thought I'd, share the loot. Farm simulator, oh my gosh. You're so cute, Siri. I love that. How's your laundry store? How much does it cost for me to do a load of laundry at your place? I need to know. Because those Arkansas quarter washes, that's some stuff right there. Oh my gosh, Corvus, I'm so bad at the metaphysical side because I still haven't taken my Reiki 1 and 2 classes, but that genuinely sounds so exciting. Like, I can literally read the excitement. I love it. I can share the excitement even though I don't know what it necessarily means. Alrighty, I've got everyone added onto the wheel for that first spin. But don't you worry, if you filled out the form and I may have missed you, I'll make sure you're on my second go around because we're doing 2 giveaways every 30 minutes. So this is the first of 2. And that means my first prize picker is the Spitfire. Let me know, Chystina Machatina. That's a whole latte of Christina. I could probably make too many puns that I would age 20 years and become people's fathers tonight. So we'll stop doing that. But let me know if Christina is with us. Let me hear. Christina. And if Christina's not here, I'll have to spin again. Well, I have to spin again in general. So let's see who my second prize picker is. My second pal to pick a prize is indeed Julia. Absolutely. It's a beautiful, bubbly goethite with quite some... That looks quite iridescent to me. That is some gorgeous green... Whoa, what is in that pocket? That's crazy. And then there is the fluorite with dogtooth calcite on top of it that goes with that guy. So that's the pair of those pretties. Quite a nice little duo. They're both from Chihuahua, Mexico. And then I'll make sure I've got a replacement pretty for my next prize. Let's see. I've got 8 for the Chystina. Thank you. I've got those pretties for my friend. Alright, and then Julia, if you would like to pick from the wheel, I can go grab that prize to replace the pretties that were there. Or, if we knew what we wanted, scream it at me.
more for you. Absolutely. I've got that big old crunchy cluster of quartz. It looks like a big old lovely, it almost looks like some fried quartz chicken. It is so pretty. I just like treating my friends, and y'all are my friends. I mean, you hang out with me, we stay up late together, we look at rocks. If you're not my friends, I don't know who my friends are. But I think you're my friends. Alright, I've got that guy for Julia, and I see that Caitlin and cool Alyssa have made their way back to me today, so I apologize to the friends that may have already perused those tourmalines, but I'm gonna make my way back over for the friends that missed out on those earlier. Thanks, Josh. And thanks, everyone, all 20 of you fantastic friends that already did do that tippity tap like in the live. We appreciate it. No, we went way later than I was expecting. I had energy out of nowhere. Who knows when that's gonna happen? Because I in the nicest way possible to talk about myself. It's like my chemotherapy is fighting with my Vyvanse, and I swear those two, it's just a match to see who wins each day. And so last night the Vyvanse was winning for some time, and so I'll do A, B, C, and D. So the first one will be A, and subsequently I think my teacher will be able to follow along. I would have to agree. I think it is really hard to get a bad gift. I had to look away. Oh, welcome back, T. And then we got 15B. I love these skinny little sticks. So you think I'm skinny? And then 15C. And then 15D. Oh no, they are, I mean, I don't want to abuse it, but I'm just scared of dropping things because my fingers don't work. And so that's why I'm holding on and putting my hands behind it. Oh my gosh, they absolutely could be wire wrapped tea. They would make some gorgeous pendants. And that was 15D of those beautiful bi-colored tourmalines. And then I would say A is definitely the best in those. Yeah. I think it's actually the best out of the ones that are under 20. Because I think the next best ones are going to be the 21s with that really good lime green cap to the tourmalines. Oh my gosh, Shellbell, but like one Pokemon master would. Do you have at least one of everything though? Cause sure, too much of one thing, too much of another thing. But can you have too much if you have one of this and one of this and one of this? I'm a collector of things, a keeper of the crystal sources. And then, yes, I'll do that 21 to, I think, 21 through 19 or 21 to 17. I just want to make sure. So if it's the 3 or the 5, but I'll show them all. I'm more than happy to. You're hilarious, Shellbell. I mean, hey, if my house doesn't tilt, tell your husband he's exaggerating. I know, cool, Alyssa. You are just as bad as me, and I have to appreciate that I'm not the only one. And yes, I'm gonna grab 15A right now. Let's see. Oh, yay! I can get this sticker up without using my fingernails right now. So that's perfect. So I'm gonna grab that guy and set him to the side. And then 21B. About like literally I've got probably about over 100 pounds of just blue kyanite. I've got like 100 pounds of raw Girasol quartz from Madagascar. Like, it's crazy. I promise you, if my house ain't tilting, we're good. And then this is 19. Whoa, look at all those little guys on the back. All the little babies. And thank you, Corvus. We appreciate all the good vibes and energy from anyone. And I'll grab 21B for Caitlin. I'm gonna steal the sticker from 21A. So I'll be right back, but if we've got any other requests, just let me know. I'll zoom on out for any of those looksy-loos for you. And I just gotta get cards for both of my friends. Cool, Alyssa and Caitlin. I'm gonna have to message Siri. I don't think she told me how much it costs for me to do my my laundry at her laundromat in her simulator. So now I need to know. And that was 21 for Caitlin. 15 for Lisa. Oh, it's 5:31, and I've been writing 5:30 on all of these cards. I am a whole day behind. How did that happen? What is wrong with me? I apologize to Siri in advance for the sloppiest handwriting in quite some time. I might even rewrite some of these cards. All right, and so I grabbed that 21B. Let me know if I had any other requestos over here. And then also let me know if anyone missed out on the vault over there. You know, if you need a big, and I mean big, beautiful piece of Pink Flash Lab, or, you know, some fine gems, just let me know. I am just gonna slide us over. I'm feeling blue dabba dee dabba die. So I'm gonna slide us down to those sweet new soda lights. These are crazy gem quality soda lights. And like, I mean, you can straight up see through these beautiful blue gems. And wow, look at that bright red pyrite. Absolutely, Caitlin. I'll take us to the vault. I just didn't want to bore anyone with those personal pieces. They do go back and into the vault after tomorrow night. So if you want, this is one of your 3 last live shows to peek see at these pretties. After that, they'll be going back to where they came from. It's the first time they've been released in 4 years that we've been in business. So it might just be some time before you see them again.
With that said, there are even, you know, $1 pieces here, some little Baltic Sea ambers, celestites for $3. $2.77 is my queen. That is a marvelous. Hi, Miss Magoo. And I mean marvelous. The massive blue cube of fluorite. It reminds me of the Tesseract or the Allspark if you are a good fantasy person. I guess that's just fiction in general, but it is stunning. And then let me wrestle. I'm not gonna bite that off. That would be horrible for my teeth. Boom. I think Miss Magoo might even remember when we got this guy because the Gooster was around this. Oh, Miss Magoo. This is one of the pieces that we got. This is the blue cube that we got in when your cube came in. When your fluid included fluorite was found. So wait, does that mean I need to... Do I need to... Should I... No, I can't do that to myself right now. I can't look through this like that. That would be bad. Yes, Miss Magoo, this is from the same restock. This was the one I decided to keep instead. Oh. I know, I want to check, but I can't check until after Sunday night. Because then I might be giving someone a reason to steal my baby. And then 95 is that absolutely gorgeous garden or chlorite included quartz. It actually looks like a gorgeous green sand, which like I think chlorite kind of is. And this guy is from Arkansas. Just an amazing garden quartz cluster. The rainbows and that just ice clear shimmer is, oh my gosh, look at that like explosion or like blossom. It's like blooming quartz points. And then look at this. You'd think from a distance it's a broken point. Nope. It said, nah, I'm done. I'm gonna go the other direction. Like it literally still made a faceted point, but then it was like, okay, I'm gonna start going this way now. Oh my gosh. This is another one of those pieces that's like, okay, if you're still on the tables after Sunday, I won't be mad at all. Oh, stunning. So that was 95. And that one was 95. And then let's see what was 40. Oh, 40 is a magnificent green apophyllite with scolecite inclusions. Like, look at those little steaks. And yes, Miss Magoo, these are the vault out for this weekend and this weekend alone. You're gonna see my favorite part about 40. The pieces of scolecite are inside of the apophyllite, then outside, and then go back in. It's so crazy. Like that is some fine minerals, literally, like fine, thin. It is absolutely gorgeous. And then 35 is apophyllite and oakenite at the bottom. And let's see, did I miss any other requests? The ones. I'll show those off real quick. The little Baltic Sea amber boys. like the red one. Gorgeous. And then I'll grab 95 for Chastina. That matcha colored quartz. And then 27. Let's see, where are you? 27. 27's a hand mine quartz cluster. And they are two very fine, naturally faceted, doubly terminated points. And they make a natural cross. I mean, you can keep it right side up. You can flip it upside down. That's your personal preference. I ain't gonna tell you how to do it. I mean, it could be an X if you want. But that is mined by yours truly. And it's got gorgeous Lemurian barcoding on it, like those crazy little stair-step lines. Like you can see those nice stair steps. I love it. And then I think it's 60 was my nexto requesto. And that is a beautiful, naturally kind, okay, that's the what's it called? The mineral tack, but that is a naturally faceted ruby specimen. Hi, Eric. And then that ruby is crazy bright under that UV flashlight. Redonkulous. Hi, Eric. How you doing? Long time no see. And then I think Josh wanted to snag those ambers from the bottom. Let me know. I think it was all three of them, or I'm not sure. So there's A, B, and C. A, B, C. But I'll set them to the side right now. And then let me know if I missed any requests, any questions, comments, claims, concerns, call outs, or requests for the next day, because we will be live again tomorrow at 2 p.m. and 6 p.m. MST. And I've got ADC 1, 2, 3 for Josh and Q. I got those guys for you. Absolutely. I've got that little $4 friend for Kim. That little black obsidian doggo. He's so cute. And then 8 sheep today. How much water did we drink? For fun, oh my gosh, I'm full of fun because 1107, that sounds like an agent name. That is the code name for Bob, the killer kunzite specimen. That is that crazy rainbow riddled purple, pink, gorgeous, yeah. Like the rainbows are just too much for my phone, and honestly, I love that. Eric. That is not slowing down. You need to alternate every other sheep. Making me worry. Yeah, this is just magic inside of a mineral. Oh. You broke your hand? Oh, what?
What? How? What? Boy, you need to be careful. You're crazy. Don't need to be safe. Y'all keep telling me, be safe. You taking daily chemotherapy. You need to be safe. Why is the pot calling the kettle black? 22. That guy is a gorgeous blue-green Tourmaline. That is a Paraiba blue from Brazil. See, now, T, I want to see if I can do a cartwheel still. You got me asking questions. All the wrong questions, but I want to know the answer. I also want to know if this little guy comes to a naturally faceted point, and it looks like it. Yeah, he does. Cute. You're so cute, Miss Magoo. I have to still check your messages because we were running behind today. So taking Gilbert to his vet appointment and starting late, I was just like all over the place earlier. A baby lightsaber, yes. So I definitely saw there was good things. I saw that there was a reason to be excited. I remember that. I thought so. I thought I saw fun things. Yes, Gilbert is all good. We just got new pet insurance, and so we wanted to do do the full workup on both of them. And Peanut recently had a little scare with like a sore in his mouth. So his appointment actually got bumped up, and like we had his earlier. The consensus for Peanut is he's fat. The medical condition for that is fat, because I'm a bad dad and I fed him too much food. So that's my fault. That is me. And so part of the punishment is I have to wake up early every morning and take him on a walk. It's not much of a punishment, but I am making sure that I can keep Peanut alive as long as possible. And to do that, he needs a daily walk every morning and quite some restricted feeding. So unfortunately, he is on a diet and an exercise regimen. It is the most depressing thing to have to do to a dog. But once we are back down to a regular baseline for him, where he's healthy and not risking, dying earlier. But I don't want to lose him because that's like literally my baby. I've had Peanut since the day he was born. So I was there. I wasn't much help to, have him be birthed, but I was there. I was in witness. I was in attendance of such an event. Oh, Shelba, you want to see some amazing flash? Boom. I absolutely adore our pink flash Labradorite from our marvelous Madagascar suppliers. Honestly, our friends in Madagascar at this point. And soon, it'll be our own full team of people in Madagascar. We are starting our own Nature Direct Co. Madagascar. So we'll have our own licensing and everything over in Madagascar. We'll have a team of lapidary artists directly employed by us. And it should mean that those pieces get even more affordable, potentially. Instead of having to pay someone else's boss, I'm the boss for all of those guys now. Well, not me, Sam. And so we have the Celestite gems from Madagascar. Hey, yo. And then I've got the Witch's Wart or Truffle Chalcedony. You're hilarious, Josh.
They do kind of look like pop rocks. Those are some really big pop rocks, though. Feel like your teeth might not be happy if you try crunching down on even a pop rock of that size would be a little much. Does that have gold on one of them? It sure does have some interesting color zoning inside of it. So yes, it does have a little bit of a yellow tinge to that pretty. Looks like there might be an iron inclusion or like a wisp of it inside. Gorgeous. And then let's take a peek-see at 250. Oh my gosh, it's that Veracruz amethyst with calcite. And it's actually a Veracruz ametrine specimen. And so if I can get look at those citrine points. Yes, Caitlin, we have had native gold specimens. And honestly, if I get my butt back out to the mine right down the road from me that's abandoned, I could potentially pick you up some hand-collected raw gold from an old gold mine right down the road from us. And then look at those big double terminated, like lilac purple. Ooh, I would have to check. I'm not exactly sure. I don't know if we've had any like nuggets of copper of gold, because for the most part, when it's a nugget, it's actually melted down to be that. Native gold is actually usually dendritic, and so it looks like little trees or like branches reaching out and like blooming across a stone, or if they're really high-end pieces, they're 3D off of a rock. Kind of like, like if this was the base, it would just be like growing up it. It's crazy. But depending on the quality, those pieces get a bit more pricey. However, I do have some copper nuggets that I think I can break out for tomorrow's live show. Would that be something we would want, maybe? Hello, Lisa. Happy Saturday to you as well. Oh, yeah. Panning for gold is crazy here. I would do it, but I don't want to be the first Swiss cheese man. So, hee hee, hoo hoo, ha ha. It's definitely something that you don't play around with here in Arizona. 1107, that is that crazy kunzite Miss Magoo that riddled with rainbows, rather UV reactive, pink pow. Oof. Ta-da. And then I've got 8 for Keem. And then, so these are all the vault. These are our personal collection pieces. They're out to play for the first time in 4 years, and then they'll be back in the vault, locked up and put away after Sunday. So today, tomorrow at 2 and 6 p.m. MST, those are your last 3 opportunities to get your hands on one of mine or Sam's pretties that we've picked for ourselves. Once it is Sunday and 8:01 p.m., we will be locking it up. And I can absolutely get us a room scan. I'll actually just give us a little abridged scan. I'll kind of walk real slow and go on my way to that giveaway wheel. If we've got any requests, feel free to let me know. I know I've got Kmart layaway, Kohl's cash. I'm
I'm trying to think what other hilarious analogies I can make over here. Lisa, what did you miss? Did you get yourself a piece of amber? Did we get any bracelets? I've got a whole bounty of bracelets. There's so many. We've even got some earrings left, rings, pendants. I'm really caught up in my cords. Oh, and I forgot to say, Lisa, they are ambers with bugs in them. Do you have any Disney dollars? No, just crystal coins. And then yes, so there's actually two different options. If anyone is like trying to do a payment plan, I don't actually have like a specific layaway program, but that's because layaway I think has like really evolved into things. And so what we can offer on the website is shop pay through our personal website, and that's through like Nature Direct Goes processing. And then we do separately offer Sezzle as a payment plan when you're checking out, and those should be options like when you're choosing to do like your card information and stuff like that. And so there should be two options to like buy now, pay later kind of thing. But then like if you really need it, like if Afterpay is the only thing that you're approved for, or you prefer it, it's just like the thing that's most comfortable for you, let us know. We can turn it on, but we just don't always have it on. So it's like, just let us know, because Afterpay just does a bunch more fees for the shop itself. So that's why we have it off at all times. But if it's ever something you need, we can turn it on and get you set in the right direction. But I'm gonna get everyone that filled out that form added to my giveaway wheel. I gotta replace 8 and 4. So let's see what those will be, and we'll get some prizes going. You know, I'm feeling another quartz cluster. It was a fun prize. Instead of a bunch of whittle points, let's do a nice big cluster boy. Did you do that thing? Did you get the thing I sent you? Eric! I have been way behind on anything today, so I'll admit I've got quite a few messages to respond to, but I probably got it. I woke up late, I had to take Peanut on the walk, Gilbert had to go to the vet just for a checkup, and then we were late for the live, then I needed to eat, and then I like fell asleep in between the lives. It's just a whole mess. But that's me in a nutshell, a mess. So with that said, let's get to giveaways going. I've got Sophia, Eric, Sunflower Girl added to the wheel. Josh, you didn't have to fill it out again. I'm just harassing you. Alright. I've got you guys going. Oh my gosh, Christina, I can only imagine mine, that would be $1 a gallon then. Because I have about 20 gallon. It's like 18 something, so like that would be egregious, but in the best way. I would be so down for a $20 tank of gas. Stephanie! Let me know if my great jellyfish friend is here. Stephanie, my great jellyfish. Let me know if you're here or if you did swim away. Ooh, Josh, I have to ask, is it a diesel Jetta? I don't think Stephanie's here, but I do have another spin to do, so we'll see if Stephanie is still with us. And then we'll get another spin in.
See, I wanted a diesel Jetta, but then they like outlawed them or something because like they're too efficient. Yeah. Eric, I think Siri should have sent you a message or an email. I will get with her and we'll see how that all is going down. And my second prize picker, or my first one, my first prize picker is T. Let me know if T is with us. T! Show me you're here. Oh my gosh, Josh. That is some mileage you put on that guy. And spot number 2 is a beautiful piece of Peridot mined by the marvelous Mineral Monsters here in Arizona from the Peridot Mesa. Alrighty, T is here. So I've got one more prize picker to pick. And if you know, T, what you'd like for me to grab for you, just cut me off at any point in time. And I think my second prize picker should be here as well. Let me know, Miss Magoo, if you are with us too. I've got T and then Miss Magoo. Yay, we've got both friends. So, let me know if anyone needs me to go over the goodies on the wheel, or if we know what we would like. Or there's the prizes in the back here. I've got 4 for T. That big old beautiful cluster of quartz. And if the Gooster knows what they would like, let me know, or I can replace that 4 spot for some more goodness. If we need another prize to pick from, I respect it. And then I will find a friend for that 4 spot. Spots replacement piece, I've got a fun green pre-night with Epidote on the other side. Ta-da! A fun little pre-night friend. Another green guy for that wheel. It does kind of look like green sticky rice. Now, would it be, do you think it would be like green onion chive flavored, or would it be like a sour apple sweet kind of thing? Because I know that rice is so neutral. You can go both ways. Capsule. Alrighty. I don't know if you're ready for this, Miss Magoo, because this is a good one. This is a good one. Oh, it could be a green curry. You're right. Hi, Love Bug. I'm so excited. I'm so glad. I mean, like, I would have been glad if anyone got it, but I love when I've got a great prize for a great friend. Look at that lovely. It is a gorgeous amethyst, a Shangan amethyst from the Chibuku mine in Zimbabwe, South Africa. It's like a gorgeous little galaxy trapped inside. Look at those hematite rutiles. Gorgeous. Thanks for always being you, Miss Magoo. I've got that gorgeous guy for you. take a peek-see at those ambers. But other than that, let me know if we had any other specific sections we wanted to head to, or if there is a crystal mineral polished piece that you're looking for. Let me know. These are going to be the bug included amethysts from Madagascar, meaning a whole 5% of these pieces, like the 5% of the sticker price on these guys. That means it will get donated to that GoFundMe in the Linktree link in our channel description. And so all of these ambers have a fun little bug inside. And yes, there is a fluorite section. We can look at those beautiful blue fluorites for sure. And I'll go on over to the putbacks as well. Hi, Hunter. And then 18. Let's see, where is my zoom lens? Oh, where could it be? It just blends right in with everything. There, I found it for me. Hee. Look at the buggy boys. Hee. Spider! They're so crazy. I've got 18 for you. Thank you, Lisa. So pretty. These are crazy. To shear those sheep, Eric, you're hilarious, Josh. I got that lovely for Lisa, and let me know if there was anything over here we wanted to see. $15 and $17 to the left. Hey, those guys. Our hand mined selenite from Glitter Mountain, Arizona. It's not really much of a mountain, is the hilarious thing. It's really more like a pit. Like the mountain itself is more like a dent. But you know, got to come up with fun names to get people to drive all the way out to the middle of the desert for like 14 hours one way. Got to call it something cool like Glitter Mountain. Can't call it the Glitter Pit. Why not? I'd go to the Glitter Pit. But Glitter Mountain was deceiving as all heck because it really wasn't a mountain. A naturally faceted point. That same guy we looked at earlier. The Glitter Pit Music Festival. Yes. It's just like all LGBTQIA like artists of all genres too. Look at all those layers. You could probably split this up into multiple slabs if you're really feeling frisky with that selenite. I am just not the best at splitting it without making like massive damage, so. See, Josh, Colorfest sounds like it might be dirty. Like that sounds like a mess. I feel like people will be like, do I need to bring a second thing of clothes? And then let me know. I got us going down to those putbacks. And then we'll slide to those blue boys. I think it's the fluorites, but it might, now that I'm thinking about it, Caitlin, Was it potential? I can't remember if you got a sodalite piece already. Was it the gem sodalite? This is one of the like pricey guys because he is fine. But there is some like really nice blue purple fluorites. If it was fluorite, I just want to make sure that I take us to the next section correctly. And then we've got our putback section, and then we'll slide on down to the blue boys to the left. If we've got any requests other than those, let me know. Or if there's anything other than those individual wholesale pieces for tomorrow, let me know. I can pull anything out. I've got like gothites, calcites, fluorites, lazurite, brucite, epidotes, quartz from Madagascar. I've got polished pieces. I've got agates, jaspers, perfect pyrite cubes from Spain. I'm trying to think like random things that are just not on the tables. Orthoceras fossils and trilobite fossils. So there is just a bunch of stuff. And the stuff that was next to the selenite, that, Lisa, would be our hand-mined mimetite and wolfenite from the Red Cloud mine in Arizona here. And then, let's see, that was 17 below the bottom of the table. What number was that? Josh, was it 120? The 122, I think, right? This guy? I think it was that one. Have a good night, Christina. No, right in front of us. Oh, this guy's sticker fell off. He's 34, my bad. That is Thompsonite. Guten Nacht, meine feines Lieb. Guten Nacht, schlaft wohl, mein Kind. There you go. I just sang you a lullaby. In German at that, too. Sweet dreams, friend. And then let me know if I had any other requestos over here. And then we'll slide to the fluorites and the blue boys. I know they look like those Astro Puff cheese balls, and I love it. And I know that I promised you guys those towers. They are banded green calcite from Pakistan. And I know that I promised everyone I'd sing for you at the end of the month. And I feel like I'm actually fulfilling that promise. I've been singing to you all night long. And then, just in case, here you go, Eric, that beautiful Tawa guy. I used to know quite a bit. I was like not quite conversational, but I did learn quite a bit at a young age, and then I lost it all entirely because I had no practice. I had no practical use of it. Sam didn't serenade me with the piano. I'm the one that plays the piano, just that I'd let you know. Can you buy orca agate in Mexico or the US? Well, considering I am in the US and I have orca agate bracelets for $6 each, I can confidently say I don't know about Mexico because I'm not based there, nor do I have anyone that I know personally that sells orca agate there. But based out of Arizona in the United States, I've got bracelets of orca agate for you, and I usually have freeform spheres, stuff like that, but I'm all out of those right now. And then
I know, I didn't serenade you at the piano because my skills are not serenade worthy. And then we want to see 15 and 29. Looks like we got two friends competing for that terrific blue and purple pail. Oh no. And those towers were 15 each, Eric. Dang. Oh yeah, and I'll definitely get the UV and the backlight on these ones. That pyrite is just so bright. And look at those little muscovite mica blades. They're so pretty. And so with that, I'm gonna turn off that light there. And boom, look at that UV. It just takes it over, and you can see the pyrite is not UVing. Oh my gosh. Jaslyn, if you want to be an archaeologist, I would say definitely focus on whatever studies you're working on now. And then, you know, depending on where you're at in education, I would say go with, like if you see that there is a school that you want to go to, I would then look at their archaeology programs. And then before you get to the point in which you're going to apply for that archaeology program, do the things yourself that would qualify you for that program or for like a scholarship. Try to do those things in high school, in middle school, on your free time. I'm not, you know, I won't assume how old someone is. But I would say just make it like a passive goal and kind of work towards it every day. Even if it's just like opening your computer and looking up archaeology, like journals or scientific information just for yourself. I think that would be super helpful. But then, like, say you're in school and you want to surround yourself with people that, you know, have the same goals, try to find like an archaeology club. I feel like there's an archaeology society in probably every state, and they will most likely accept any age to join because people that have a passion love sharing it. Because like, I love the rock hounding group we're a part of. We're part of an amazing like rock hound club, like a rock and gem club. And so like we've made so many amazing friends while picking at pretty rocks all together. So fun. But yeah, I feel like that's another great tip, is surround yourself with people that have the same passion, or, you know, that people that support that passion. You might have great luck in a rock and gem club because people collect fossils. People dig in the dirt. They love doing that. And so you might just meet someone that knows a little something about maybe a fossil bed near you. There's just so many fun things. Sorry, I'm a nerd. I mean, I may have been such a nerd that I got molecular compounds tattooed on me. So you asked the right person, I think. And 129. Oh, she is fine. It is a beautiful, like multicolored purple fluorite. Crazy purples. Gorgeous little greens on the side. And it's on top of this crazy orange and yellow muscovite. And then the UV on this is just silly. Like, look at that. Look at the marbling of all of those little fluorite patches. Holy. Like, oh, I'd love a nightlight that was this color, because I feel like that is so pleasing to the eyes. You're hilarious, Kim. It was a compliment for you, and you said, gross. You are a hoot. I love you guys. We only spent like like 2 hours together this week. How the fork do you fit? There's only 3 sides. Which one is it? Okay, scheiße. Those 2 towers. I did not, Eric. My bad. I've got the 2 towers. The obelisks of green for Eric. My bad. I did not realize that that was a claim. I've got them though. And then 42, 42, 42, where are you? 40, fork and 2. Caitlin, where's 42? Do you know? I'm sorry, that you would know, you asked, but like I'm blind as a bat right now. What is going on? Maybe I can use echolocation then. 47, I'm looking for the wrong number. Okay, so then let's readjust our eyes. 37, 39, 57, 27, 67. Ay, Dios mío, ¿por qué yo no veo la cristal? Porque yo no veo. ¿Dónde está la cristal? Bottom right. Bottom right. Holy. I am going to put myself in the corner. Let me write down these for Eric real quick, and then we can continue to make fun of me for not being able to see. I just had a whole fit with myself in Spanish. I have no clue where that came from. I think it's time for medication. I think it's time for me to go to bed after this. It is 3 different layers of fluorite. So you've got the tetrahedrons, those little like pyramids, a beautiful blue cubic structure on top, and then you've got these itty bitty baby purple phantom cubes. Look at the color zone in the little guys. Hee hee. You are dusty. Arizona is relentless. I know, Kim. It's unbearable. You see how hard it is for me to pick my own pieces and keep them? Because I want it all. I want to keep them all. They're so pretty. And then when you backlight this butte, you get a whole different seed. Oh my gosh, Jaslyn, it's so hard. Because it's like, what's my favorite crystal this week, honestly? I do kind of flip and flounder and flop around. I do change my answers occasionally. And then there is one more like this lovely. So that was 47. And then there is 40. Let's see what 40's got. Whoa, that's a bit more of a light blue and that pastel purple. Oh, you're beautiful. Oh, like that's the like boring, the quote unquote boring side. And then let's look at that guy. Ooh, she glows.
I've got 47 for you, Caitlin. Thank you. I know, I want to call them because they're layered, but I don't want to be the person that continues giving nicknames to crystals because, you know, there's too many trade names out there already. But like, is this not just a perfect parfait of fluorite? Josh, I think the kind of stand, if you want one, I could put it in, let me see if I've got one. Let's see what fits for 40. Yeah, I do have a stand. Ta-da. Or let's backtrack one moment. Let me break that brain. I'm gonna pull out that hard drive. Let's take out that N64 game real quick and blow right into it. So let me find my not color changing. Well, I guess you could choose between a color changing base or an LED white base, which I think would be a great stand for these. So instead of being like stood up on its side, displaying in that black stand, Anna Bohoric, I am. I'm up late and feeling great, hanging out with my friends. I think I've got a PlayStation 1 right now here, but I definitely don't have any fun old video game systems. So I do have the white light stands, and so if you set that guy on top, it would be like a little kind of bamboo looking base, and then you've got it lit up from underneath. We also have the color changing ones, so they like filter through different colored lights, and so it would be like blue and green and yellow underneath. But that's also an option. The LED stands are $6 each. And then if you wanted the like black stand for it to just stand up, I can add that on for free. But I'm gonna go grab 47 and show Caitlin what he would look on that light stand. Hee. Let's see that lovely purple pal take on some light. I wonder if, yes, it totally does. I feel like this makes such a pretty bedside, like little nightlight. Is that not just a gorgeous purple glow? I love that little green. And you could like slide it around to mess with the different colors. But like, I could not imagine, I mean, I'd love to wake up in the middle of the night and like just a cluster of fluorite illuminated next to me. And it's easy, they're just a click of a button. They are, however, I have to say, they do plug into a USB, so if you do plan on doing it like next to yourself at bed, maybe a double charger so that, you know, you can charge your phone and plug in that base. Or I know most TVs now actually have actually like a multitude of USB ports usually now. And that's just because there's things like Roku and Google Cast, I think that's what it's called, Chromecast, something like that. And the light bases, they're $6 each. And of course, I can show that fantastic 57. Let me write down this guy for Caitlin before my brain forgets that fluorite for you. And then all about the base, that's hilarious. And oh my gosh, this green is so pretty.
I've got you, Caitlin. I'll grab you a stand for your phenomenal fluorite. Like every single edge of this is faceted. Hello? But look at that green. Those beautiful, like wispy white inclusions. But it's such a marvelous color. I'm a sucker for greens and blues, so maybe that's like me. And this guy was 57, and there is a smaller piece that is 27. I kinda might be drawn more to 27 actually, because look, oh my gosh, I was looking at these facets, but look at those amazing rainbows. Oh my gosh, Mackenzie, I'll reveal the secret. It's me. It is not like a risk of touching the crystals. It's not like, you know, they're toxic, I'm in danger. Unfortunately, my cancer is causing a skin condition called pernio, and it flares quite often right now. And so it's been hurting. It causes a lot of not so pretty looking spots. And so to keep my hands kind of safe from being scratched up or hurt by any of like the rough edges, that helps my hands, and then no one has to look at the unsightly part of it, you know? But that's just me being picky. I personally, you know, I know some of y'all wouldn't really care, but it's just me being me. I'm not particularly fond of the way my hands look. And yes, Caitlin, I'm actually saving up for some really nice high quality, I don't think they're actually compression gloves. They're silver, they're gloves that are woven with silver threads. And so the threads themselves are, like silver conducts heat very, very, like evenly and like easily. And so with the threads of silver inside of the gloves themselves, it is, then makes it so that my hands don't need like the compression. The blood flow kind of just moves the right way, the way it needs to. And so it's a little bit more specific because I don't have like arthritis issues. I have what's called the Raynaud's-like phenomenon. So I don't actually have Raynaud's, but my cancer is causing a similar phenomenon. And so my hands are like absolutely wrecked just from being alive. So I'd rather be alive because, you know, the alternatives are not so fun, especially for all of the people I love. What's the difference between 40 and 62 on the stand? Well, quite a bit. This one is all fluorite, like fluorite, and fluorite. 62, however, is going to be fluorite, selenite, and aragonite. And so you'll actually get, gotta use them singer lungs to get something out of there. You got some kind of cool greenish yellow UV inside of the selenite. The fluorite itself goes purplies. And then you've got this like bright white from the aragonite. Personally, I'm a bit more drawn to 40, but that's because I'm a blue and purple person more than just a purple pal. But if we'd like to look at 62 a bit closer up, I would be more than happy to do that for you. Oh my gosh, Anna Bohoric, I would cry just to have you hold my hand, let alone paint them. I've got you, Josh. 40 with a stand. He is all yours. And I'll make sure I go write a stand down for Caitlin as well, because your boy McCoy was gonna forget that light.
Were there any other requests over here? Any pretties we wanted to see before we head out tonight? Is there anywhere else I was supposed to go? Let me know. Oh, do you know what? I think it was the soda lights. There we go. Haha. Here's that other blue section. Those are the other pretties that my friends wanted to see before I get on out of here. You are crazy, Eric, because I know that that means that is 46 shots. I'm gonna the next time I see you, I'm just gonna I'm gonna hit you with the Smirnoff Ice challenge, but it's actually gonna be a Pedialyte. You know what I mean? I'm just gonna single-handedly be like, nope, nope, nope. I'm taping it to your hands. You don't get to get up until you until you finish it. Oh my gosh, yes. No, Eric, that's all Pedialyte is. It's like only electrolytes. Oh man, I'm a menace. I'm up too late. But let me know if there was anything we want to see before we head out. Anna Bahorek, nothing specific today because I was running late because Gilbert had his vet appointment. He's all good. It was just a normal checkup. We had blood work and such, so we're waiting on those results. But I think I have some new stuff to pull out tomorrow. I have a very old put-back seat to put back out on the tables, and it has some silly, amazing stuff in that box. And so I am a little excited to do that. A little sad as well, because it was actually another business that was a trade with. And so obviously I'm not gonna shame anyone or say any names or point fingers or anything, but I would have rather made the trade than canceling it and selling these things. But I'm gonna give you guys a little sneak peek. Why are you looking at me like that, Peanut? Jesus. He is looking at me like he hasn't eaten today, and he has. He absolutely has had one portion of food so far. He just needs his second one, so I don't know why he's looking at me like he hasn't eaten at all. And so, here's a little sneaky peeky for everyone for that put back see. I have natural float copper nuggets from the wonderful Lake Michigan. Oops. That one looks like a little puma or a cat, or it just looks like a face. It looks angry. It is real copper. It is real, it is unpolished, it is untreated. Those are little natural nuggets from the Great Lakes. So I've got some real fun pieces. I obviously don't know prices right this second because I need to go back through invoices and check stuff. But I think there's even a lamp, a big red salt lamp that will be coming out tomorrow, or I guess peach salt, if you want to call it a fun name. But yeah, I am excited for those. We'll definitely, no pre-claims unless you're third. And oh my gosh, that's hilarious. Yeah, Josh, Eric he won a 3rd tier Patreon for a month. We've been giving those away this weekend. And with that said, I'm gonna take us down to the giveaway wheel, and we're gonna give away one of those before we go. And then we'll be back tomorrow at 2 p.m. and 6 p.m. MST. If I've got any pretties to unbox, we'll be live again throughout the week next week. If not, you'll get those packed and shipped notifications from me. And then we'll be doing it all again Friday, Saturday, Sunday next week. but we'll be live again tomorrow. And so I'm gonna get everyone that filled out that form added to the wheel. Alrighty, thank you, Shellbell, for filling out that form. This is all I use it for, as well as if you make any claims, it's used for that as well. But those are the only purposes, goodies and giveaways. All right, let's get that going. We're gonna see who is taking hold a free month of the third tier of Patreon. I mean, if you don't want it, you don't have to accept. You could pick a prize instead. However, I would say Patreon is the gift that keeps on giving. So, Caitlin, it is up to you if you would like to take advantage of 1 free month of Patreon, or you can pick a prize. Totally up to you. But I won't pressure you. I'm just saying, it comes with a discount code. So. Up to you though, Caitlin. Oh no! Anna Bahoric. Do you know what? Since I missed Anna Bahoric, we're gonna do a regular spin of the wheel as well. So I'm gonna do a regular prize after Caitlin. Yes, you. And then I'm gonna get one last regular giveaway going before we head on out. No, I'm doing it. You can't stop me. Unless you know how to hack my phone and turn it off, okay? Just saying. All right. And then yay! I'll message Siri right now. It might not be like on your invoice. You might just get like a DM from Siri somewhere, or like an email, a text. I'm not exactly sure how that process has been working, but I'm gonna go message her right now, add Anna Bahoric to the wheel, and we'll get our last prize picker of the night. And then I will bid you adieu. Alrighty, I've got the brains, the beauty, the Bahoric added to my wheel. And I just need to send Siri that message real quick. Alrighty, let's get that wheel wheeling. Yes, send a message on Discord, or not Discord, on Patreon for any Patreon discount codes, or message claims, request to see pictures of a restock. Please do send those messages on Patreon, especially because like right now, Siri is not here. Siri is off the clock and out for the night. And my last prize picker is Kimbo Slice. Let me know, Kim, if you're still here. Yay! Alrighty, Kim. Well, let me know what I can grab for yo. I identify as Kim. I know, Josh. You've got the maid outfit and the earrings. What else? I guess we just need to get you a nice blonde wig, right? Can I pick for you? Let's see. Do I like what's in here?
What's this? Nah. Let's see. What do I like on the wheel? You can tell me no, Kim, but I just made eye contact with this golden rutile and quartz necklace. I believe it's called the Hand of Job. Would we hate that? You don't absolutely don't have to take that one if we don't like it. It just looked at me and I was like, I think Kim might like it. But then I was like, I don't know. I'm gonna second guess myself. But if we do want that guy, do we want a chain or a cord for your neck to adorn such a thing? See, it was meant to be. That psychic link is definitely set. We have Vulcan mind melded already, it seems like. And then I've got a chain for you. Absolutely. A chain for Kim. Alrighty. Woohoo! Well, I think it's been some time. We're like 40 minutes past when we're usually off, but that's not a problem for me. I had a great time hanging out with all of you guys. So thanks for being here. Thank you for the 36 likes and all of your fantastic comments, the laughs, the chaos, the giveaways. They'll continue tomorrow. We'll be back at 2 p.m. and 6 p.m. MST. But until then, stay safe, stay hydrated, and I'll see you guys later.